Hello everyone, and welcome to our channel. Happy Independence Day today. Happy July 4th. I hope you're all going to have a very nice day, maybe celebrating with family or friends and having some of those good old American hot dogs and hamburgers. Today we're going to do a little bit of a get ready with me, and I'm going to show you my outfit. You're not going to believe this. This is a cute one, and it's kind of quirky too, but I'll show you that later. Also, Moosey and I are going to chat about some of our past July 4th celebrations with the children of years and years ago, starting at home, in our family home, getting together, wonderful times up in Big Bear Lake at our vacation home up there, out on the boats and watching the fireworks at night. The good old days. So hope you'll enjoy a few minutes with us today. And I wanted to show you my nails today. You know, last week I tried the blue sky and orange sun in the corner. It didn't work, and I really don't think this did either, but this is my American flag, and you should do your nails before you dress. Of course, we all know that. I knew it, but I didn't do it, so I messed up. My little stars on the flag didn't show up very well, but I think I have a good nail to show you that I didn't mess up. So yeah, this hand's not too bad. And my ring, which was a thrift ring, this is my Independence Day ring today, and we're doing a little gold today from most of these thrifts. This is not a thrift. This was given to me by Mikey years and years ago, when gold was not that expensive, or not too expensive. So I'm going to do a little get ready with me, because I've got my outfit on today, and Moosey will be joining us later. But I have to show you this great outfit that I have on, and I didn't discover what it was until I got it home, because you don't try on in the stores yet. So let's start. I've put my castor oil on. Now I'm gonna rub in my e.l.f. Illuminator Primer, just to give it a little glow, a light summer makeup. It's still very, very hot here in California. And if there's any extra, I usually blot it. I use my hands a lot, but okay. Now, a girl's best friend, the concealer, and this is my e.l.f. Cameo Concealer, and I believe the color is Light Sand. So I use this to cover up all those sunspots and brown spots from the Jersey Shore years and years ago. They finally caught up with me, so I have several over here. It's kind of hard because I can't see too well this time, so I'm just gonna try and cover the area. I do like to put something under the eyes because this illuminates the eyes, makes them stand out a little more. A little bit here, a little bit there. One of my boo-boos that I'm going to have taken care of soon up there. So let it dry a little bit. I do have a personal fan right here, but I can't put it on when I'm taping, so we'll just leave that, but it does help to let it dry up for a few minutes. Now I'm gonna just tap. Another place I forgot to do is I always like to cover up and prepare the lower eyelids. There we go. I'll let that sit to get rid of any pigmentation that's in the skin, to get ready for the eye makeup. So I'm just taking this with my fingers, bring it down to a V. I did learn that, I think, from Wayne Goss. The V is what you should have underneath your eyes, just down to illuminate them a little bit. Rub in this. Can't see how well I'm doing, but those spots have to be covered up. I don't think I could get by without the concealer these days, unfortunately, but it's enough for me right now. I will have some of these taken care of if the dermatology doc thinks they should be, but they're okay. So try and blend it a little bit. good old concealer. And even it out. Next step, and this is my e.l.f. Cream blush. I can't believe that in just, I don't think it's more than a month, I have used this up. And I think I paid $12 for it. So I don't know whether I'm gonna look for a new cream blush, because this one really hasn't lasted, although I like it and it's good for summer. I don't use the bronzer in the summer, but I do like this. So I'm gonna start a little bit up here, just for color, because I really don't sun anymore. And then down, around a little bit. I think that's it. Same on this side, down the sides, around. Oops, that was a little too close to the mouth. So we're gonna try and get rid of that. Maybe a little bit here. We'll go over the cheekbones with the concealer. So, let's see how this goes. Dot that, maybe down the sides, blend it in. Make sure you blend it in above the ears and back there. I always find sometimes when I turn sideways on my camera, I can always see a little non-blending. They say blending is the secret to blush. Maybe I haven't learned that secret yet. I mean, I know it, but whether I can apply it the right way, I don't know. I guess that's it. Okay, next step. I'll keep the eyes for the last. My concealer. Here's my shine stick. I love it. Can't get it anymore, but there's lots of good ones on the market. My other best friend. Love my J.Lo Shine. So I do a little bit on the cheeky, up, this cheekbone, and a little up, a little bit up here, down the bridge of the nose. Sometimes I look like I have snow on the tip of my nose, but it's okay. And a little bit on the chin. Blend, as people say. Blend a little bit there. And up here especially. Now I've probably wiped away the blush up there, but now here, up and up. I think that's enough blending there. That should do it. Okay, now for the eyes. I'm running out of my, I have to put my glasses on for this. I'm running out of my Maybelline, the City Mini palette. And as you can see, I've used up 2 colors. The light one that's used up right here is what I put on my lower mobile lid, and the one right next to it, just a little bit darker, goes right over it. I've learned that definitely less is more in the eyeshadow bit on my eyes. The rosy color just doesn't work. It makes me look like I have a black eye or purple eye, like someone socked me. And you know, I'm hardly getting any on my finger right now. Oh, I did forget to blend. So I bring that up, forgot about that up there, and a little bit in the eye. So we're just coloring up any pigmentation there. Okay. So I'm gonna have to dip into this one, I think. A little bit on the lower lid. Blend it up a little bit. A little bit on the lower lid. Blend it up a little bit. That's that. Now with my pinky, I will go into the little bit darker one. And if I can look in my mirror, I just want to put enough just to give the semblance of a shadow. Sometimes it doesn't even out. Sometimes I get more on one than on the other. But I put it up above my crease line, which is not too awfully pronounced because I do have somewhat of hooded eyes in my more mature, I think that's enough, my mature years. Use the L'Oreal Telescopic. I do have the voluminous as well, and I like it, but my daughter recommends this one, so as you can see, I don't like to spend too much time on it, and it probably shows, but I like to do other things with my time. Not that I like to, sometimes I have to. Okay, I will go over that with a second coat. Now, one thing I didn't pull out, and it's my little pencil, which I would normally go on the under eyes before I do this. And very lightly, I go over the lower lashes. A lot of people say don't do it, but I prefer it. My pale eyes seem to need that. Also, with my pencil, which I don't know where that is, maybe it's here, I would fill in my little eyebrows, which are somewhat disappearing. But I was saying, I think the castor oil that I put on my face for the past couple of months, including my Nivea, always do my Nivea at least once a day too. I think it's helping some of the hairs in the middle here, which had disappeared, to come back. So I don't really seem to have to do as much as I used to. And I'm left-handed, so this one doesn't always turn out right. And a little bit on the tail, going outward. I don't want to bring it down too far. So I'll get to the other eye later. Did the eyes, they're finished. And now for my final nice red lipstick with a bluish tint. I love this. It's the MAC brand, and I believe the color is Odyssey. Although sometimes lately it doesn't look as deep with that bluish color. I might have to investigate this color again when I get to send for it. And I'm ready for the 4th. Moosey will be joining me later, and I have a cute outfit for him too. We have to be patriotic today. Not like the old days when we had big celebrations with all the children, the grandchildren, the kids. We had golden spoon hors d'oeuvre contests and swimming. The kids all had them at their houses. In the old days, we had them up in our home up in Big Bear, which was on the lake, and we went boating and watched the fireworks on the lake. Great times, and Moosey and I will be talking about those. I want you to look at my knot today on my, whoops, that wasn't good. Normally what I do is take the ends, I might as well show you now. I take the ends of the scarf and then tuck them in. Now, I learned this particular head wrap from a great gal on YouTube. She's in the UK, and she's just a quirky, sassy, great gal that I think is over 50, over 60. And you should look her up, Alternative Aging. And she's great. She has invented this type of a head wrap. So I thought maybe you'd like this, including mine. Maybe she'd even like mine. The curls have relaxed and gone out, so I don't have my curly hairdo today. Big difference the makeup makes. Isn't it amazing what makeup can do? I never was one that wore makeup or ever realized what it could do, but in our mature years, ladies, it does pay to take some time to learn how to do this. I haven't mastered it yet either. It's taken me some time to figure out what to do with my eyes, and I think I've finally come upon the solution of a lighter, no makeup look. Now you know I have makeup on, but it sure makes a difference, as you can see at the beginning of my tutorial, so to speak. Is this the quirkiest outfit you've ever seen? I had so much trouble trying to get into it that I kept putting my foot in and it was going into the middle of the dress. I didn't realize that it was sewn up and there's only 2 little holes for your piggies down here. But I loved it, and it was like $12.99 at Ross. Great for the day. Of course, I have to wear a t-shirt with it, but you could wear it without the t-shirt and it's so cute. Just love it. What do they call this again? I'll have to look it up. Happy Independence Day.
Happy 4th.
You look very festive.
Don't I look, isn't this hat a little goofy?
No, I love it. We've had these hats forever. I can't find the visor, but cute. And the tie, which you didn't want to wear, but you've got your new cute shirt. Oh, you're a patriot. We know that.
How about this?
Both are.
Am I a patriot? With this
No, you're Irish.
How about this one?
You're definitely a patriot
Okay, I'll be a patriot.
and a veteran.
Then I don't
But
have
it's,
to wear that silly
not.
sequins.
Oh, we got to stay with the red, white, and blue today because it's Independence Day. He won't let me put his 4th of July hat on. Oh, there he is. We are here today to talk about some of our wonderful back in the wonderful days of 4th of July celebrations with our family and some of the things we did. Now, it all started way back when all 6 kids were...
In Scotland?
No, Scotland. We didn't celebrate.
They don't like it over there, do they?
No, we didn't celebrate Independence Day. No,
Okay.
It all started when we lived in our family home and the kids were all young. They were probably all under 15, 14, down to Mikey and Colleen, who were toddlers at the time. And you can tell about those days and what we used to do with our little family of 6 kids on the 4th of July when the fireworks in our town, which was fairly rural, were basically big fireworks, were not allowed. So what did we do?
Well, they were saying fireworks, which were legal in certain places, and so you'd see the Boy Scouts selling them on the street in shacks. So we took them into Whittier at the school that had a big hard stand that wouldn't get on fire, and so we did them there.
Yes, and our oldest son at the time, I think, was 15. He was about 14 or 15 when Mikey and Colleen were born. The first 4 were born in 5 years, and then we kind of had a layover there for a while and then had the last 2. But Billy somehow always knew that he wanted to become a firefighter, even at that age. But he was always concerned about safety.
Yeah.
So he decided that he was going to be the safety guy of this family fireworks. So we all brought our blankets and we sat on a little hill portion of the grammar school the little kids were going to at the time. And Billy had these sparklers. You went out with Billy and Matt and little Mikey, and you bought kits of some safe fireworks. And Billy engineered. He was the fire marshal, even at that age. And the kids just got such a kick out of it. So we sat down at the schoolyard safely, not breaking any rules. And that was the beginning.
Then what did we do?
Then the fun part.
We would go down to the drugstore. I think had this ice chest, full of those absurd
Flavors
oh my God,
of ice cream.
coconut and pineapple. Well, that's not bad. I guess
Yeah.
that sounds like a cocktail. Chocolate and pimento.
Pimento. Chocolate and
Whatever.
I want to say biscotto, but it's not peppermint. Oh, we'll leave this part out. But I
you
have
get
to.
a couple of packages of that crazy ice cream and go home and eat that.
Yes, but
What?
the guy who liked the crazy flavors of ice cream was this guy right here. You know, we were all chocolate, vanilla, maybe strawberry. Many little 4th of Julys, just like that. We worked up to the years when we owned a vacation home up in Big Bear Lake, an old home right on the lake. And those years, the kids were older. We had a few grandchildren by that time. what we would do is Moosey would go out and get trophies, and real live trophies. And he would plan a poker tournament. Of course, he loves poker, and all the sons. And we usually had a few friends of the boys there. We have extra kids that have always been part of the family, CJ and Adam, and they would play poker, and then Moosey set up the game, and then whoever won got that trophy. We had a horseshoe set up in the yard, right on the water, and we had a trophy for that. And there was one more that I can't remember. I think we had 3 trophies all in all. Was it lawn tennis? Was it that? Doubles? Remember. We had doubles and singles and whatever.
Yeah.
And we did have one of those party boats that held about 18 or 20.
While we were playing horseshoes, a couple of the guys, Mike White and CJ, had crab traps off the end of our dock, and they put a little can of cat food in there that attracted the crawdads.
Crawdads, yeah.
And they would go in about every 2 hours and pull out the crawdads and save them up. And that one record day, we got 101. Up and cooked them in garlic butter.
Oh, wonderful.
Boy.
And that was the very first of a whole series of years of our competition called the Golden Spoon Award of hors d'oeuvres. And we would have it became so competitive. But guess who won that year? No, you didn't win. Margie and Mike with the crawdads, because it was the first time that someone served booze and they made margaritas with it. So we all said, oh, they won because of the margaritas, but it wasn't. It was the crawdad feast. They loved it.
After we had one too many.
Nobody had one too many.
Well, somebody did, because we all got into the boat to go out on the lake for fireworks. It was gorgeous.
Beautiful.
There'd be 100 boats out there, and down at one end, they had the fireworks going up, 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock when it was dark. That was an experience.
It was, especially for the little kids. But all the boats would gather in one place. There were maybe 50 or 100 boats, and we'd all be together. We could be holding hands with someone in a boat next to us, and then way further out up the lake were the fireworks, right on the lake, and we would sit there in our boats having snacks, and those were the wonderful years. And then we started having the July 4th competitions with the Golden Spoon always, and of course fireworks. And I think we started them again when we moved here about 17 years ago, and Micah and Colleen would have them in their backyard out by the pool. And we would have all the kids swimming and all day long eating. Right?
I think Fireman Bill was there for the first time in years and years, because when he was on duty, they kept everybody on duty for 4th of July for injuries. Kids would blow off part of their finger or their eye, and the fires too.
Oh yeah,
bad
fires.
He never got a 4th of July off, except the one where we were up here in Micah's driveway. And he said, all right, but he broke out the hose, and he
always
stood there with
fire
a hose
marshal
while we shut them off in case there was a problem.
We had this sparklers for the little ones. By this time, we had quite a few grandchildren, even I think not great-grandchildren by then, maybe one or two. But, the kids got such a big kick out of it. Well, that went on for years too. Didn't do it last year because it was COVID, and nothing is planned for this year. So hopefully next year it will be a revival of these wonderful 4th of July celebrations. And I just want to say that Moose and I are big patriots. We love our country, and hope one day when we are no longer in this beautiful country that it will be a safe, secure country for all our children, our grandchildren, our great-grandchildren, and that the values of all the past days remain.
I can put on my soldier's hat.
You can. And God bless all the vets, all the people that have contributed to this wonderful country.
Yep.
We love you all. So, thank you all for watching. Happy Independence Day, 4th of July. Enjoy your day. Mwah.
I was going to kiss your ear, but I missed.
I missed. Oh well, I didn't have my ear exposed, but we can do a regular kiss when I'm finished. Thank you all so much for watching. I love our conversations. Keep those thumbs up going. And you new people, come on, subscribe. You finally put the hat on. Huh?
Happy 4th of July.
Happy 4th. God bless us all, and God bless this wonderful country of ours.